She no longer seems interested in conversation. This is an X-Man. She got hands? Is that what I named her? Pokemon Academy Life Friday! Welcome back to Pokemon Academy Life Friday, guys. Last episode, we fought Melody as well as crushed her in the battle team. So now she didn't get to join it. I don't know, maybe if there was a chance that if I had lost, you would join it, but I was not planning on losing, and we didn't lose. We are going to have to learn everything we need to learn about the Millennial Drop Festival. So I hope you guys are willing to come with me on this journey, and thank you guys so much. So without further ado, let's dive in! All right, so Misty is ready to level up, and Misty is a part of the Coordinators Club, so I'm wondering if maybe there is some connection there. Maybe she'll give us some more points. I don't know. As well as pay attention to our new stats. So we have a new thing here, by the way, guys. We have a new thing on the menu in the, I forgot what tab it was in. Ah, right, the traits tab. We do have Coordinator Knowledge. As you can see at the bottom right there, because my ugly ass head is not down there. It shouldn't be. So right here. I don't know if I'm even aiming at it. Is it this way? I don't freaking know. Probably this way. Whatever. It doesn't matter. The Coordinator Knowledge. Very important. That will be probably key in trying to get ourselves pretty good with the Coordinator Club. So we got to make sure we do that. Funny how we got this little rumbus here. We have never did any more like logos, Inferno and logos to like do more of that. I sure do want to find Misty looking like, look at you in them damn shorts, girl. Okay, is she in the water? Oh, she in the wow. She in the water. She is dripping. Yo, the artist's cooked. I thought I'd find her here. What was that in that detective said in Provoked? They always return to the scene of the crime. God, this is so stupid. Look, my parents. Wait, hold on. I have something for this. Dr. Senpai is ready. I remember that. Where did you get those? Bianca gave them to me. She had some extras. Ugh, you idiot. I thought you were going to take me seriously, but you're just making a big joke out of this like everyone else. You jerk! And she slapped the shit out of me. Okay, yeah, that one was a little on me. Maybe not the time for a bad joke. When you feel like taking me seriously, give me a call, you jerk. Now, see, that was excessive. She double slapped me, bitch. I felt like she was a Jigglypuff. She said, Jigglypuff! Now she gave me her number. That's right. Yo, Misty, you kind of glistening right now. Y'all see this? Do y'all see this art? Yo, the freaking artist? Oh, God. It's amazing the difference that it's not screaming at me or slapping me makes. Hey, Misty. Huh? What are you? You! Time seems to slow down as Misty telegraphs slap coming towards you. This time, however, you were expecting it. All right, what was it that B said when you were sparring? Stay aware of your feet, but keep your eye on the opponent's hands. Stepping back is an unbreakable defense. Keep your eye level steady and... Huh? Dodged it! Oh, hey, be careful. I'm gonna get blamed for this somehow, aren't I? Sorry? For what? For making fun of you when you were trying to open up. Yeah, that. You remember that, huh? Yeah, it's kind of been biting at me, to be honest. Huh, good. Can we talk? I'm not done swimming. I figured you're still glistening right now. But this man took off his clothes. He took off his shirt. I don't know if he took off anything else. I only see the top half, bitch. And bottom half could be exposed. I don't know. He took off his clothes. He about to get in that water, bitch. Look at her face. She already know what's happening. Look. What? But I came prepared. What? I'm wearing my swimsuit, right? Oh, is he looking down? Bro, are you wearing your swimsuit for real? Yeah, I am. Don't just drop your clothes like that. Warn people before you do something like that. Everyone knows this. Sorry, it must have slipped my mind. Get it? Because you're in the water? Was that lame? Y'all sub to me. Y'all love this. Some of y'all not, by the way. Some of y'all who watch these Pokemon episodes, y'all better be subbing to the channel. I know. I watch that. I look at the analytics. And some of y'all ain't subscribed. What are y'all doing? Fine then. Get in. Don't just stay on the edge like some sort of weirdo. I'm really gonna have to talk to her about this. You slide into the pool, find the water soothingly cool. Oh, we're right in front of each other? Is that why she got so close? Misty, you really close and glistening right now. All right, you say you want to talk or whatever, and apparently you thought it was important enough to strip in front of me. Not exactly what happened. So, what did you want to talk about? A while ago, we met at this pool. You probably remember, we talked about how your Psyduck was acting out for attention. That was your theory, and then we decided that maybe it's the same way with you. That was your theory, and then you were going to tell me about your parents. But instead, you slapped me twice and threw your phone number at me. Literally threw. Yeah, I remember all this. What's your point? Well, I'd like to know what you were going to say about your parents. Oh, so now you care? Right. For my own mental health, this is not tenable. I need to say something. Be sharp, be kind. What should we do? Should we be sharp or be kind? I feel like being sharp with her is going to make her kind of angry. Being kind, maybe too soft? I don't know. What type of person is Misty? I got to really sit down and think on this. Maybe being kind probably would be good. Like, I don't know. She might be a tsundere type, but being sharp might be a little kind of too much. So I'm going to be... You know what, fuck it. We're brave. Misty, cut it out. I'm here to help you. I care about you. Oh, look at her face. If you keep yelling at me, slapping me, or pushing me away, then I'm leaving. I'm sorry, but I'm not that patient. If you want to keep having me as a friend, I need you to meet me at least a third of the way. Wow. That's kind of harsh. Okay. Wow. And she just says okay? That worked? Great. Glad we're on the same page. So, your parents? Yeah, all right, but this is a long story. Don't fall asleep or you'll drown. Oh, look at that. You're already looking out for me. Huh. I guess you already know I'm from Cerulean City. I picked it up, yeah? Well, I'm not just from Cerulean. I'm from the Cerulean Gym. No way. Were you the kid of the gym leader? I was. Oh, past tense. That's not good. My 3 older sisters are all a year older than me. They're triplets. So they're 19. I only turned 18 a couple months before the school year began. But when they turned 18, my parents just left. Come again? You heard me. They just left. They thought that since I had 3 older sisters that were all legal adults, that they didn't need to be around anymore. Ooh. Damn, I feel awful for being kind of sharp and earlier. Ooh. Wow. Dicks. Sorry, it's not what you wanted me to say. I don't know. I hate them for leaving. Some lame excuse about how they wanted to see the world. How they didn't want to be tied down. And they were tired of raising children. Rich, you had no business freaking having kids anyway if you don't want to freaking settle down and take care of them. What kind of shit is that? Like, I mean, you don't want to be tied down, but both of you are still tied down to each other. You're traveling around the world together. That's still a commitment. You can't commit to your kids? I mean, they're old enough basically to take care of themselves. You've already put in the work. Like, why leave? You know what I mean? But it's not easy to hate them. I understand. People who leave their families, can't imagine doing that. I guess you got a perfect one then? Nothing exciting happening down in Patal? Palette? And not exactly. My father's dead. He died in the cinnabar explosion. It's just my mom and I. Well, now I look like a bitch for complaining that my parents just decided to leave. I think 2 things can be said at once. I guess. Before they left, though, I always thought that they paid more attention to my sisters than me. Whenever they wanted to go somewhere, they got what they wanted. We went to the schools they preferred. We bought from the stores they liked. Just playing Giratina's advocate here. What was that? I'm dyslexic. Giratina's advocate here, which is devil's advocate. By the way, if y'all didn't know that Giratina is the devil. Yeah, I know that. I know some things. Not all things, but I know some things. But there were 3 of them compared to the one of you, right? That doesn't matter. They're like a single unit. You'd understand if you met them. But they would always act like I was the one taking things from them. They act like they were jealous of me, even though I was always the 4th one in the line. And then my parents left, and then it's not like I had a chance to tell them how I felt before then. I mean, kids can't put this stuff into words, you know? Yeah, I understand. I grew up around water types. I pretty much ever only handled water types. At Kobokan, I took the ice elective, but that's only because I'd used water/ice type attacks before, back home. This water type gym is our family's future. It's everything we've got left after our parents. It's the biggest business in Cerulean. My sisters have made it incredibly popular. We host events, shows, even weddings. It's the jewel of Cerulean. But when I graduate, I know exactly what will happen, and that'll be the end. So yeah, maybe your idea that I'm acting out for attention or whatever isn't completely wrong. Even if you're right, that still doesn't help me get my Psyduck under control, though. He just came out. Yeah, I'm talking about you. He'd be a good gym Pokemon, but I don't think has what it takes for contests. Misty Psyduck paddles frantically in the water before Misty scoops him up and puts him on the side of the pool. Idiot duck. Can't even swim without a floaty. You mentioned contests. Tell me about that. Not much to say. I like singing. Water's the easy type to do well, and with contests, I just had a couple of advantages. When my sisters attended Kobukon, they were the top act of the coordinator club. Whenever they didn't place first, it was because another coordinator cheated. I call them once in a while. They're pretty jealous that I'm getting taught by Lucia. They only had instructor Juan last year. What do you think of Lucia? Huh? She's the world contest champion. What else is there to say about her? Just wondering. It's crazy to me that we have an actual world champion of anything at this school. This is the place for world champions. I'm not surprised at all. What is that face you're making, though? What the fuck? Well, aren't you, fancy city girl? Not so fancy now. I'm getting pruny. I should get out and dry off. Sure. You follow Misty up the ladder and get out of the pool. Didn't bring a towel? Nah, towels are often made of synthetics that stick to you, degrade, and can get in Pokemon-safe water, ruining it. Huh. Hand me my jacket? Sure. Oh, that's a cool fucking... I like that ensemble. I like that ensemble. What are you looking at me like that for? I think I get it. And by it, I mean you. I think I understand you. Great. All my problems are solved. What do you think you get? Well, based on what you said, you care about a lot of Pokemon conservation, but your gym back home is a massive business. You like contests. That's your true passion. You want to follow in your sister's footsteps and be a great coordinator. But when you graduate, you're going to have to run that very same gym, right? Your sisters are going to force it on you like your parents forced you on your sisters. And that's going to be what you have to do for the rest of your life. I guess? No, well, you idiot! That's the complete opposite of everything that I feel! You don't understand even a single thing about me! You don't understand! Nobody understands! And she's off. What? But I thought that... I'm so confused. Welcome to the club, bro. I'm kind of confused, too. You worded that perfectly. It seems your understanding of Misty cannot increase at this time. Misty's mood has fallen to oh, shit. Perhaps you should text her when you get the chance. Okay, so it continues on. Perhaps you should text her when you get... So maybe it's fine. I don't... Look, I don't know. I don't know if we messed something up. Don't know. I feel like a high kick after the twirl would be better because, like, the judges be expecting me to do a twirl after, right? Yes, that's how the routine is typically performed. The classicality of the routine is not necessarily a reason to discount it outright, though. No? I don't know. Kind of feels like we need to really stand out if we're gonna bag the millennial drop, you know? Liz isn't running us hard for nothing. Yes, I only wish I could keep up. Hey, Jazz, you're doing fine. Liz knows you need a break every once in a while. She's not holding that against you. Perhaps, but I cannot help but get the awful feeling she's merely tolerating my presence on the team. What? Why'd you say that? She provides Dawn a lot of advice and pointers. Well, yeah, Dawn's her favorite. True. Even so, she also provides you with a lot of advice. Corrections, too. And you're saying she doesn't do that for you? I'm afraid not. I know I'm not doing perfectly, but it may be she thinks I can't improve, so there's no point in trying to correct me? Jazz, no one's doing this perfectly, you know? In the Sutopolis Miracle Sparking Massive Show Contest, SM, that is a hell of a freaking breakdown. Wallace stepped on his own foot and fell down. You know Champion Wallace? World Coordinator Champion Wallace? Liz really skilled at coordinating, but I think Wallace was better back in the day. So if Wallen has fallen, Liz did too, I bet. You don't need to be perfect, Jess. You just gotta be better than you were yesterday. Don't try to impress Liz, just make yourself proud. It is so interesting how you have changed from when I knew you in Olivine. Man, when I think about a brat I was back then, I'm sorry, Jazz, I was a real prick, huh? Not at all. My precious Steelix came from you, when it was only an Onyx, after all. Yeah, but that's only because I didn't want to use ugly Pokemon. Whatever your reasons, I can assure you that Steelix does not hold a grudge. Thanks, Jazz. Oh, look who's joining us. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, Brendan. Hey, bro. To what do we owe this pleasure? If you come to ask about the business on the dock, I'm afraid I haven't made any progress on that regard yet. Y'all remember? Because if you know, you know. There was a rank up that we did with Jasmine a few episodes back. Probably about a good 6, 7, maybe. I don't know how many at this point. I truly swear it was my first intention, but I've been so busy with the coordinator club. It's cool, I get it. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to ask about. You guys are in the coordinator club, right? I was hoping you could tell me more about the Millennium Drop. Huh? Oh, sure. It's based on an old Hoenn festival, I think. There were some star Pokemon that only come around every 1,000 years, and so people sang songs to make it wake up. And I guess that singing to the star Pokemon eventually turned into a contest people just do every year, for fun. What star Pokemon? I'm curious. Your knowledge of contests is very vast, Brendan. Don't know much, but I'm pretty confident in what I do know. The contest will be taking place on the 12th, so 2 Saturdays from now. The top 3 winners, I believe, will be awarded a scholarship and a ribbon. And the first place winner will get the Millennium Cup. It's a big fancy trophy with crystals on top of it. I get you. I knew most of that, I think. What are the requirements for entry? Nothing much. You don't even have to be a member of the coordinator club. Though if you are, it's pretty unlikely that you'll be good enough to pass the preliminaries. Preliminaries? Next Wednesday, there will be a series of mock contests in front of the judge panel. That's when they'll be officially announced. But everyone already knows it'll be Fantina, Champion Wallace, and that new crippled guy. Oh, I'm sorry, Jess. I didn't mean like that. I meant you and him are completely different. I don't think of you like, it's just that guy's an asshole. I understand, but there are plenty of other qualities of his that we could use to derogatorily refer to him instead, yes? Right. Sorry. No harm done. Anyway, Sai, the preliminaries happen on Wednesday, and if you cannot show the judges a good performance, then you aren't able to participate in the Millennium Drop proper. Dude, are you thinking of joining? Maybe. I'm kind of trying to figure out how this works for now. Well, it would be lovely if you were able to join, but it tends to be pretty competitive. I don't doubt your ability, of course, but if this is something you've only just gained an interest in... Maybe if you were to team up with someone? Oh, yes! That might work! You can do that? Certainly, most coordinator contests are quite free about the number of entrants that are allowed to join together. This is to accommodate band-style performances. The go-round quads from Fiore are pretty famous coordinators, and they never participate alone. It's always the 4 of them. Are you and May going together then? Nah, I love her, but our performance styles are way too different. She all pyrotechnics and props, and I do singing and dancing. We get in each other's way. And before you ask, sorry bro, my routine's pretty locked in. Can't partner with you. I must echo this. I'm afraid I will not be reliable enough to be a partner in any case. That's alright, good to know anyway. Thanks guys. It's always my pleasure. Let me know anytime you want to talk about contests more, dude. Okay. I appreciate y'all for that. Oh, my darling Fantina, how good it is to see you again. It's been too long. After that nonsense at the end of last month, it feels like we haven't had a single moment of downtime. How pleasant for us that we can finally take a breath. Oui, and how more pleasant that it is that our final one. Oh. Now, I must ask you this, Fantina. As my mentor in teaching, I did not have the pleasure of being at KoboCon last year. And this new old student, this Melody, well, she seems to rather despise me. Of course, it would be too easy to chalk this up to more jealousy. Oh, there are many other who despise that which they cannot attain. But though this is just guess, I do not believe it is jealousy that causes her to act as so. Oh? Do you have some unearthly insight to divulge? Some spectral secret that the ghosts have whispered to you? No, nothing quite so exciting. It is merely observation. I have traveled to many regions, yes? Seen many contests. Miss Melody, it seems, is of similar breadth. Millennium Drop is relatively small in comparison, only accepting KoboCon students. At the charming Fobo's request, perhaps he feared that Lucia would simply crush the competition if allowed to compete. He is, of course, quite right. Even so, a smaller contest, this behavior is inconsistent. It is seeming that, this Miss Melody last year, she had great excitement for contests. I remember, yes, it was a passion. But this year, oh surprise, why she seems to hate the very concept. New experiences bring change, but rarely so strong. I imagine she simply lost a contest she had high hopes for. She does not strike me as the kind of child who handles failure well. Perhaps, besides, my darling niece told me that Melody forced herself into the team, not even giving Lucia a choice. This doesn't seem the behavior of someone who hates contests. Oh! Unless perhaps she wishes to ruin the coordinator club's chances as some measure of revenge? Why that... Oh! Champion Wallace, please calm yourself. Such a handsome face ought to not tense with the wrinkles. True, thank you, my dear. It's just, that blasted Melody. She frustrates me to no end. She's so disruptive. She insults me in front of the entire class, and Deidre can't do a darn dang thing about it. I don't know why she's even bothered showing up. It ought to be entirely apparent that she is not passing my class. Champion Wallace, my dear, if you have, any respect for me as a teacher, you will not utter such things. Of course I have the utmost respect, but we are teachers. It is our job to safeguard and guide next generation, to help do best abilities we have, regardless of who student is. Besides, which you are a champion, both of home and in contests. Do not hold grudge against a misled child. It is a word. Petty. It's quite easy to say these things when you're not teaching her personally, but yes, I suppose you're right. After all, if I let that little beast know she's getting to me, then she wins. That is not what I meant to imply. Oh, I know you mean, my dear Fantina. I appreciate your advice, as always. Your judgment is as sound in matters of education as it is when you are behind the bench of a contest judges panel. Oh, it's experience that comes with age. I know better than to ask your age, but I must confess to thinking that you were younger than me. Oh, perhaps so. Is that not what the coordinators? Why we have so much makeup on? I may question what we look like underneath. And I'm afraid we'll have to continue questioning, because if I had to go out without my makeup, then I fear I would look quite ghastly. You are too modest, champion. No, you would be Adonis, whether made or unmade. Flatterer, do go on. I don't even understand the point of that entire interaction. I feel like my brain's gonna fall out of socket. Oh, look! Jasmine's ready to level up, guys. That little sprite of Dawn right there is pretty cute. You're walking in the lobby aimlessly, when suddenly... Oh. What? Oh! Oh my god, I fucking love this shit. Yo, Olivine City slapped. I know this is where it's from, but my god, it freaking slaps. Unknown number, come quick, infirmary. It's Jasmine. Wait, we never exchanged numbers? What? I don't recognize this number, but Jasmine's in the infirmary. What's wrong? Why'd they contact me? I need to go. Hurry, you quickly run to the infirmary. Young man, please refrain from running outside the infirmary. Someone could walk out these doors. You could slam into them and send them right back into the bed they came from. Oh, aren't you the young man who rescued my student, Tia and Sabri? I sure did. It came pretty close, but we pulled that off. Yeah, I am, but I don't have the time to talk about that right now. I'm sorry, but I heard Jasmine was in the infirmary. Yeah, she is, but that's no excuse to... Is she all right? She texted me to come quick. Jasmine? Did you text someone to come to the infirmary quickly? Yes, I did. Please let him in. Oh, thank God she sounds fine. I guess that number that she texted me was Jasmine's. Hell of a way to start a text chain. Wait, we never had Jasmine's number? Please go in then, but keep your voice down. How did she get my number? Jasmine? Oh, 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm here. Let me just... Oh. Jasmine, what is wrong, girl? She's sick. She's sick, I think. I was worried that... Oh no. What's wrong? Are you okay? Yeah! Oh, I must look quite out of sorts if you're asking that. Yes! I'm concerned! I'm afraid that dip in the harbor didn't do me much good. Far better than Olivine's. I just saw you a few frames back. You seemed okay. I have the most awful scratching at the back of my throat and a slight cough. It's nothing you need to worry about. I feel fit as well as usual. In any case, I asked you here because I made tremendous progress. On the water? The water. Oh no. I don't have the means to test that yet. I'm certain Instructor Byron will, though. Rather, I learned who the SS Ironside belongs to. Yeah? Yes, it's the Kanalov Shipping Company. Oh, that's a pretty big coincidence. Instructor Byron's a gym leader in Kanalov, Kanalave, right? I bet he knows all about it. My thoughts exactly. What a lovely bit of serendipity. Well, that's great. Should we talk to him now? I'd love to, but I'm not sure that I'd be up for it at the present. All right. When would be good then? Well, Instructor Byron, as you know, follows a fairly rigid timetable. It'll be a bit tricky finding a time when you, I, and Instructor Byron are all available at once. Nah, don't worry about it. We could just talk to him after Steel class one day. That's a very decent idea. Let's do so. Please pardon me. I need to lay back down. I will see you soon, yes? Here's hoping. It is always a matter of hope. This quick conversation with Jasmine did not even take much time. You are free to do whatever you want with the rest of your evening? Oh, okay. That was... wow. While walking back to your dorm... Oh crap. It's Melody. With those eyes that looks into my fucking soul! Okay, I just need to walk past and she won't notice me, right? Hey. I tempted the universe. Hi, Melody. It's pretty late. Shouldn't we get to our dorms? Yeah, that's the problem. Pretty girl out here all alone, late at night. Aren't you going to be a gentleman and walk me back? I really don't think that you need my protection. You were a student here last year. Right? And you kicked my ass. And everyone has. Like, way higher levels than last year. Because I guess the cafeteria staff is grinding up rare candy and putting it in the food now. That's pretty funny. If I did have rare candy, I'd use that shit on my fucking Swablu. And the rest of my Pokemon to level them bitches up to at least 20. That seems to have really bothered you when we battled. Yep. Never mind. I don't want you to walk me back. I'm just gonna stay out here tonight. Here? All night? Infer. Curfew is like in 10 minutes. Oh no, now the discipline committee will come yell at me. Seriously, have you been paying attention at all? To some things. Important things. Oh no, my feelings. Anyway, you should probably get out of here before someone sees us and thinks that I know your name. You do. Do I, Shirley? I'm not rising to the bait. Boo. I know I should just leave, but I'm curious. Why are you staying out here all night? It's cold. It's May. Fine, I'm leaving. Singing. What? Singing. The contest hall's haunted and sometimes the ghosts sing. I like to join in. You didn't need to lie to me that hard. Whatever. You'll know I'm right by the end of the year, assuming you make it that long. Make it that long? Why does she keep saying that? Please tell me I can question this. This school has a lot of ghosts. I hope you run into the ones who are victims. The ones stuck. And there's nothing you can do about them. You can't touch a ghost, you know. Melody steps into the shadows of the contest hall, seemingly fading into the very darkness itself. She no longer seems interested in conversation. This bitch is an X-Man. All that talk of ghosts is giving me the creeps. I should get back to my dorm before the DC sees me. Oh! Why is Klara here? Klara, what's up? Oh, hi, Sai. I was just telling with Leaf about you. I only said good things, don't worry. Welcome back. Learn anything good today? Enough. I learned there's preliminaries on Wednesday, but the bigger thing is that I learned is that my only chance of getting the Millennial Drop is probably teaming up with someone. So, we're pretty pre-scientific this morning. I think you mean prescient, but that makes things a bit trickier if yellow isn't. Tricky? No, this is fantastic. I know exactly what we can do. Really? Great. Lay it on us. You could just partner up with me, Sai. My routine is like totally scalable. Works with one person or two or three or whatever. That's a nice offer, but I don't think I can. I'm pretty sure I'll just drag you down. What? No way. Did someone tell you that you couldn't do it? Don't listen to toxic people like that. Well, actually, you're pretty toxic. I mean, I'm being real. Okay, not the fact that you got the type toxic, but more or less you kind of toxic. Okay? You got that feel about you. And not to mention, my lovelies out there can smell it a mile away. You and I are unbeatable. You don't need to listen to what anyone else says. We could totally do this together. I think I need some more time to think about it, but I'll let you know on Monday. All right? Of course. But for the record, teaming up with a partner is a really good idea, especially for beginning coordinators. So... Oh, it's all right. You don't have to tell me to go. I get it. Bye, Sai. I'd love to talk more, but, you know, I guess I need to go. Text me. Hey, thanks for the save. Was there something wrong? Not really. I just asked Klara for some information about the Millennial Drop like 5 hours ago, and, well, she didn't really seem to know a lot about the Millennial Drop, or, well, never mind. I'm sure I just didn't get it. Anyway, it sounds like you were going to make a final decision on Monday. Guess so. All right. That reminds me, Blue came by earlier, said that Professor Oak swore up and down that he hadn't given Melody a forever-all. Although Blue also mentioned that Professor Oak didn't seem quite sure as the conversation was ending. Alright, well, the only thing we can do right now is believe him. And even if he did give Melody a forever-all, I mean, that's his right. I gave him some too. I gave some to him to do whatever he wanted with, so he can do whatever he wants with him. I'd be a lot more willing to accept that if it didn't possibly mean losing you. As a friend, of course. Of course. I should text someone before I head to bed. Oh, yeah, you could do that. Oh, yeah, wait, no! Is Misty? Wait, no, Misty, right? Hi. Kind of blew up at you, huh? Sorry. It's just that. Just that? Why is that a typo, bitch? Oh, no, she's typing that. That's a typo. It's just that. Everyone thinks that. And it's not true. I love the gym. I love it more than anything else. But I know I'll never be a part of it. That kills me. Sorry for trauma jumping. Sorry. Misty's status light disappears, indicating she's settled in for the night. Perhaps you should leave her be. Okay. Oh, a new text. You're not a jerk. Just an FYI. She got hands? Is that what I named her? Because she fucking double slapped me on our first encounter. You wake up with no particular plans for the day. What a nice change of pace. You're free to spend Sunday however you want. Keep in mind that if you have any interest in participating in a Millennial Drop contest, you should increase your coordinating knowledge before the preliminaries on Wednesday. How high, though? Joining a Millennial Drop will be a significant time commitment. However, passing up this opportunity means you never may have any success as a coordinator for the rest of your life. The choice is yours in blue letters. Think carefully. Yeah, but how do I get more information on being a freaking on the Millennial Drop Festival, though? So we spent some time with May. We spent some time with Serena. And some... What? Meeting time, everybody. I see your mouth moving, and I already know that. Ahem. I'm willing to hear you out. Awesome, because I have come up with a plan. Oh, dorms 25 sands leave. It seems my reputation as a master strategist precedes me. Yes, my generals, I have come up with a plan. Do we have to go into the forest? Nope. Is it something that only benefits you? No. Is it something that you are all assholes? Not you, sweetheart. You're an angel. It's just a movie, guys. A movie and popcorn. That sounds lovely. Do you have one in mind? Yep, 151 Things I Hate About You. It's the teen romantic comedy that came out 5 or 6 years ago. I'm fine with this, but don't blame me if I start snoring. Alright. I'll give it a shot. Great, I've already bought the popcorn, so you guys get cozy on the couch. I'll be right back. Hey, do you think one of us should go with Loaf? Make sure she doesn't, you know. It's just popcorn, Ethan. I know how to make it. Okay, how many times do I have to press the popcorn button? Oh, Leaf, no. Did she fuck it up? Because Leaf probably don't. No. Oh, okay. Oh, look at the art, bro. The dummy. The thumbnail, bitch. Look at everybody just chilling, watching the movie together. Bro, look at Professor Oak's mansion back there, or lab. Dude, this is nice. I love this art so much, dude. Like, look, also, I'm reaching, hold up. Where you at? Where that hand going, man? How you know she got in that popcorn box? Hey, y'all ever see that freaking Summer Lonely Island? Hey, dick in a box, bitch. That's like hers in a box, the popcorn box. Hello, Katarina. Make anyone cry today? Sadly, no, but it's only 4:30. I don't like to do what people expect. Why should I live up to other people's expectations instead of my own? Oh, this is a movie with Rosa. So, you disappoint them from the start, and then you're covered, right? Something like that. Then you screwed up. How? You never disappointed me. I hate the way you talk to me, and the way you cut your hair. I hate the way you drive my car. I hate it when you stare. I hate your big dumb combat boots and the way you read my mind. I hate you so much it makes me sick. It even makes me rhyme. I hate it. I hate that way you're always right. I hate it when you lie. I hate it when you make me laugh, even worse when you make me cry. I hate it when you're not around and the fact that you didn't call. But mostly I hate the way I don't hate you, not even close, not even a little bit, not even at all. Oh, now I get why the movie's called that. Just a bunch of melodrama. Should have talked to each other sooner. This is nice. Just watching a movie together with a group of friends. And blue. Reminds me of how it was years ago. Back in Pallet Town. While you and your dormmates watch this show, however, another show is playing out in a different part of campus. What the fuck is that? No! Again with the no! Of course, what do you take me for? Trust me, Jay, everything is going exactly according to plan. The Millennial Drop Water Festival contest will proceed under the conditions I have constructed, and my pawn will claim the trophy exactly as command. Oh, that little battle hall diversion? Forgive me my amusements. I wanted to see if those stones you acquired were the actual deal after all. Wasting time? No, definitely not. But if I were, this is not our time to waste. Where's the rush? After all, we have eternity. Click. You done with your dorky evil conference call? Melody, you aren't supposed to come in here when I'm talking with my associates. It's not like I don't know about it. Evil plan, yada yada, secret council, code names and stuff. You know I don't care about any of that. You do not treat my machinations with the respect they deserve. And we're not evil. We're a group of dedicated fighters for a higher cause that you're sitting in a dark room, plotting against a bunch of kids, wearing dork butt goggles that make you look like a strudel. You're evil. My goggles are not dork butt. They are highly sophisticated and analytical critical gear, and we're not plotting against Kobukon, but against society. The more I hear about this plan, the lamer it sounds. Leave me, I have more planning to do. Hold on, I've got another favor to ask. Another one? Wasn't that enough I brought you back into the school? Do you realize how much money that took? You didn't do that part for me. I know how important I am to your schemes. And as long as I know that you'll be a good uncle and give me another favor. You. The battle team is way more powerful this year than last year. Most students are. I want to know why. What? Well, sure, there are a variety of factors, including environmental and educational. No, it's never that. Something or someone caused it. Find out what. I don't see how this relates to your plan at all. Planning? No, that's your thing. That's what the useless Drayden does. That's what the pervert Wallace does. I don't plan. I ruin. Ooh. What? The Celebi Wing in your inventory is starting to shine. What does that mean? No, there's no lore reason for this. Just go with it. It's a mystery gift. What? Thanks for being patient? Thanks for being patient? The freaking fly flipping does that mean? Was I supposed to not use the Celebi Wing? Thank goodness I didn't, because they just thanked me, but I don't understand. But it's intriguing. It's intriguing, guys. Coffee. Good morning. Is it? You look like you died in your sleep and came back out of anger. I feel like I did. Nightmares? Huh? No, Blue and I just had an argument last night before we came back to the dorm. Is he here? He went straight to homeroom. He wants to talk to his grandpa, I think. Yeah, makes sense. I did it. Not my Pidgeotto, but I finally have something. And now Gramps will... Wait a minute. I feel like this is deja vu. No, because my Pokemon are the same levels. The wing is gone. Was the wing here? The wing was here, right guys? Like the wing was here. I have 10 rare candies. I didn't even know I did. But wait, heads up, Leaf. Blue's gonna be insufferable in class today. Oh, when isn't he? Hey, let's not badmouth the guy when he isn't here. You're right, that was wrong of me. It's just frustrating. Might as well get it over with then. Yeah, let's go. You forgot to put your uniform on. Huh? Oh, jeez. Swear I'd lose my own head if it wasn't attached. Wait a minute. Looks like Sam isn't here, but Blue is. Something's not... This is the same... I feel like... I remember what he said before. Nate wiped our minds. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I need to test something, guys. Give me a second. According to this, my save, I saved on the 27th. So no, we are in the... Wait. I'm so confused. I'm gonna need some help in the chat, guys. This is probably going up a few episodes in the, like a few weeks in the future, maybe a week or two in the future from when I recorded this. But I'm gonna need some help. What in the hell is going on? What? They said something about the Celebi Wing, and thanks for being patient? I don't understand. I don't understand. If this is the same, hold on. You explain to Leaf the surroundings of what Blue. I'm like, well, wow, no wonder you look rough. We're so close to finding a way to pay for go. Yeah. No, this is taking me. This is taking me back. Like right before what's her name took over. The Celebi Wing in your inventory is starting to shine. No, there's no lore reason for this. Just go with it. It's a mystery gift. Thanks for being patient. It rewinded me, but for what? What purpose would the game have to do to rewind me? Like, why rewind time? I don't understand. I don't understand. It's bugging me. Do I just keep playing? Is there something that they're gonna like talk about? Are they giving me an edge so that way I can level again or something? Like what was the purpose of the wing? Are my socials the same? Yeah, my socials are all the same. All right, so I went back and I look here. The Celebi Wing says an appreciation of patience. If you reach the end of May 30th within your inventory, you will go back to May 17th when retaining levels, proficiencies, and bonds will disappear when week 9 releases, so use it soon. So apparently it's something that will send you back while retaining everything you've had. So your knowledge, I guess, your levels, whatever, to retain all that. It will disappear when week 9 releases. So maybe week 9 shit either A, hits the fan, or maybe it's just an edge in case you made a mistake. So like if you got with maybe Klara, look, I don't know, this is far-fetched. It's hypothesis is out there. I don't know perhaps what this means, that in my main side that I've used it, but I need some advice. Which means Pokemon Academy life might be stunted a little bit until I get that advice, because do I have to just play through normally again all the way through? And if that's the case, would you guys want to see that? Like, do you guys want to see that again? I don't know. I've already seen all that, played through all that. I don't know if you guys are willing to stick through that with me or not. Should we just get back to where we were in our regularly scheduled program? So I'll leave that up to you guys in the comments below. I might do a post and talk about it. Maybe I'll have the answers by the time this goes up. If not, please leave a comment on the bottom of this video on what you think we should do. Should we proceed? Should we keep reading through like normal again, but with our different choices? I mean, I don't know, make different choices? I don't think there was that many choices anyway between the 17th and the 29th. I don't know. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the content on display today. Check out my channel for more videos that I've done, like this one. And I will see all of you guys in the next video. Take care, lovelies. And as usual, have yourselves a damn good Friday. Wow, what a major change. And you can't even use the Celebi Wing. Like, you can't use it. Like, you can only give it to a Pokemon, but you can't even use the item. They must be trying to prep you for some shit. Keep a lookout for that.